Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Leo for the month of December. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. It's coming up in a few days. I hope that you also remember that Thanksgiving is a powerful time because when you are in the mind frame of giving thanks, you can manifest dreams, you can manifest different things that are important to you. So please make sure that you use that time wisely. Also, this is a general reading, so please remember there may be some parts that do not resonate with all of you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. Also, I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today, dear Leo. In the past position, we have the Hierophant, and it's clarified by the Four of Swords. In the obstacle position, we have the Three of Cups, and it's clarified by the Five of Pentacles. In the present position, we have the Seven of Swords, and it's clarified by the Queen of Wands. And of course, in the future outcome position, we have the Two of Wands, clarified by the Six of Swords. In the past position, we have the Hierophant, and it's clarified by the Four of Swords. The Hierophant is a really powerful major arcana card. Brings a lot of significance to the reading. The Hierophant is all about wisdom and traditional conservative values, if you will. It could represent a period of time in your childhood where things were really stable for you. It could be that you were in school and things, you learned perhaps a lot of things in school, but there was a period of time when things were really stable. And it's also important to remember that the Hierophant is represented by the Taurus card, which obviously brings stability. And of course, the element of this card is earth. And as you know, the deeper you go into earth, the more diamonds and gemstones you really find. So, it's really important to have that stability on the inside as well as on the outside, because the stability that you may feel on the inside, having faith in your skills, believing in the knowledge and experience that you may have, using that as you go through life, that is very important, because it's really important, as it kind of keeps you moving in the right direction and sort of keeps you grounded as well, which is also important. It's clarified by the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a card of rest and recuperation. And in the combination, to me, this suggests that maybe sometime in the past you had a little bit of a downtime, if you will, where you were able to focus on things that you needed to focus. It also provided a really powerful foundation for you. Having that stability and having that solidity made you really a person who kind of knows that they're going to achieve different, dreams and different goals. Now, in the obstacle position, we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Five of Pentacles. This is low vibration energy. When you have Three of Cups in the obstacle position, is low vibration energy, and the Five of Pentacles is also low vibration energy, because both of these cards have, a little bit of lack, like mentality of lack. The Three of Cups is a card that could, be a bit of a reminder for you and a warning that you are avoiding the negative side of things. And you have to remember that life is all about duality. You cannot have happiness without a little bit of struggle. And so it's important to address things that you may want to avoid addressing, that you may want to kind of keep postponing. Tomorrow's another day, tomorrow's another day. It could be that the problem gets out of control a little bit. It signifies a lack of growth, sort of wanting to be a perpetual kid rather than an adult who understands responsibility, is comfortable with responsibility, understands that planning and strategy and different tools are important, because not all planning and not all strategy has to be torture, has to be uncomfortable. If you work on it, then you can actually customize it to your own way, in where you can actually flourish and be abundant. The Three of Cups could also mean that you are having difficulty socializing with other people. And of course, it's in 2020, everyone is having difficulty socializing with other people. So this card definitely applies to many different people. But the fact that you may need to address something you may not want to address, it may create uncomfortable emotions in other people, but it still needs addressing, because obviously that may grow out of control. Now, the Five of Pentacles does suggest financial constraint. It does suggest financial problems, lack of money, lack of resources. So definitely it could be that because you're distracted by something, or you don't want to deal with the negative, that the problem is getting worse. It's not the problem, it's the way you're looking at this problem. So it's very important to adjust the way you're looking. And if adjusting the way you're looking at this problem is not still doesn't fix it, then you have to go even deeper. Then you have to really address who you surround yourself with, what type of thoughts you have on a daily basis. Are they more negative? Are they more positive? Make sure that toxic energy is cleared from you. Then you have to really go to work manifesting. Manifesting is actually, it does require some elbow grease. It does require some work. The more you work on it, the more you want to work on it, the more you continue to work on it. But meditating is a phenomenal resource that everyone can do. And what meditating does is it makes you pay attention to your thoughts. When you meditate, it's not about not having thoughts. It's paying attention that you're having more positive thoughts versus negative. Then you're going in the right direction. But yeah, there is a little bit of lack of growth, and it could be, a lot of times people sort of associate money, well, I cannot do this because I don't have this, or it's mentality of lack. You are able to be creative enough to figure out a way to pursue your dream or your goal. Do make sure that you address the negative issues or situations or people that you may not feel comfortable addressing. We are out of Scorpio season, so if there is an exchange of words that you have to do and have a bit of a conflict, you are on a much stronger ground. The present position, we've got the Seven of Swords clarified by the Queen of Wands. The Seven of Swords is about lying. It's a card of deceit. It's a card of cheating, perhaps. It's a card of sneaking something, and it's a low vibration energy card, which also, again, meditation is a really powerful tool for that, because it neutralizes your vibration, and so you can then increase it. But yeah, the Seven of Swords is all about someone maybe lying to you. It could be that you are actually lying to someone. It could be that you're lying to yourself. It could be that you're lying to someone that is important to you. For example, this person that it could be in your life, that you are trying to sort of maybe not upset, or maybe you're trying to circumvent, but definitely the Seven of Swords is a low vibration energy that is bringing a little bit of drama, or maybe even conflict. It could be that there are people speaking about you behind your back, and they are doing it kind of really negatively, which is creating an uneasy atmosphere, if you will. It could be that you're in a place where you're not really trusting people. That is also very important to address. Remember that swords represent words, so they can be pretty hurtful. So make sure that you use them kind of carefully, if you will. But for most of you, the Seven of Swords is a card of manipulation, manipulating of other people to obtain resources, manipulating of other people to obtain an outcome of the situation that you may want, to gain advantage in some way or shape or form. This is not a good energy. This is an energy that you want to move away from, because this energy creates 5, 10, 15, 20 more issues, more problems, more negative emotions. So definitely you want to move away from this low vibration energy and make sure that you are addressing the things that you most don't want to address are the things that you most need to address in order to move forward, because with this type of energy you're not moving anywhere. You're creating a little bit of toxicity that is going to spread like rings on the water. Definitely it's important to cut this energy off as soon as possible. But in the present position, in the future outcome position, you have the Two of Wands clarified by the Six of Swords, and that is a much lighter energy, much better energy. It's actually moving forward, moving towards the shores that you want to be at. The Two of Wands is a person holding, our planet in his hand. He literally has the world in his hand. There's nothing that he cannot do. It's all about having options. And the Two of Wands, when you get that, the biggest thing is be assertive. Take what you want. Focus on what you want. Move towards what you want. And in order to do that, you have to first, be, and then, the belief in everything comes about. But there are, different schools of thought on that. The Two of Wands does represent having options. It does represent also movement, because this person is standing on high ground and he sees different ships coming through, and that definitely represents progress, that your life is moving away from kind of difficult times towards better times. And we also see that because it's clarified by the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of moving from rough waters to calmer waters, and you're not doing it alone. There are people that are coming with you, because this card has people, several people in it. You're definitely bringing other people with you, and it could be your family, it could be your friends, it could be people that really matter to you, people that are, have helped you in the past, people that love you and support you, if you will. Definitely, it's a wonderful outcome. Things are becoming better, especially after New Year's. Things are just going to be amazing for you, and they're going to take off. But you're gaining clarity, you're gaining strength of spirit, you are kind of growing, if you will, which is really nice. Let's see what energy oracle cards we've got, and they are Second Chakra Archangel Ariel, Storm Warning, and Door to Romance. So let's just talk about the storm warning. The storm warning is not a guarantee. This is not 100% guarantee, but if you do not address the negative, if you do not kind of come clean and stop deceiving yourself about something, then things may get a little bit difficult. But the storm warning is a card about clouds being on the horizon. The difficulty that you may not be addressing is coming closer, and you may have already heard rumblings of potential problems. The caution here is to be conscious of it but not fearful. Consider what's going on and look at the situation with calm clarity. The older you get, the wiser you get. The older you get, you realize these things are just part of life. But if you are a little bit younger, they may be a little bit scary. It's difficult to address things when you feel like you are unable to address them because you don't have the money to address them, because you don't have the resources, or the people to support you, or something. It could be difficult, but it's important to use your creativity, and it's important to have what you have. Use what you have, and every single person has something, that they can use that will help them, and overcome the storm. With age, these storms are very kind of matter of fact. You just become accustomed to them. You know that you're strong enough to overcome them. It's going to be fine. It really isn't, it's not that it's not a big deal. Everything is a big deal, but you're capable of handling it, and you'll be able to overcome it with flying colors. Consider, the situation. Look at the situation just while being kind of clear about it. And again, meditating often helps because it shuts off the white noise. It shuts off other people's opinions, other people's words, other people's, advice that sometimes isn't really even asked for. It makes you focus on what it is that you want and what it is that you need, because only you know what is best for you. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember, you have the power and the wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. The affirmation that you may want to repeat is, I have the power to overcome any obstacle, no matter what is going on. I can be strong, I can be confident, and I can be self-directed. It could be important to sort of write this on a piece of paper and repeat it, have it in your pocket, repeat it throughout the day. It could help you kind of put your mind a little bit at ease, if you will. Now, when you have an angel showing up in your reading, those are definitely a message from the divine that you have people around you who are actually on your team and want you to succeed. The divine is aware that you may be feeling anxiety. The divine is aware that you may be feeling a little bit of stress, the universe is realigning itself. But in the meantime, the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, is all about intimacy and creativity. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity. And this is exactly it's a really wonderful pair with the storm warning, because it suggests that you have the ability, if you cannot pass it through, go to the right, go to the left, go underneath, go above. There are ways, to get to where you need to be. And always remember that you don't have to explain yourself completely to every single person all the time. You only need to explain yourself, or, ask for help or ask for support to certain people that are going to understand the situation you may find yourself in. Definitely, when this card appears, it's urging you to get creative. So the divine wants you to develop creativity. The divine wants you to really dig deep and put yourself in uncomfortable situations in order to learn about skills that you may have never used before. So it's really important to make sure that you kind of focus on unexplored areas. Try new things, new projects, new people, new ideas. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. Remember that when you are, dreaming and manifesting, don't worry about the how. The how is none of your business and none of your concern. focus on where it is that you need to be. And, when you manifest, it's also important to imagine yourself being that, what it is that you want, or the situation which you want to be. But the faith and the angels come with the how part, and they kind of, no offense, but the angels and the divine are far more organized and far more have things under control than us people in this physical third dimensional world. So you have to have faith in that. The door to romance is definitely a reminder that you may have a bit of a new beginning in love. If you're looking for a new relationship, or just maybe more of a love relationship perhaps that you're already in, this door with a heart opens onto a new beginning in your experience. So you're getting to experience something new, something fun. Keep your heart open. This is what the divine suggests. Allow people to get close to you. Be approachable. Be easy to talk to. Be easy to interact with. It's going to heal your spirit. Emotional intimacy is very important for each and every one of us, our spirit, and vibration and spirit. Those things can mean similar things. Now let's see what answers from angels we've got. Again, we've got Romans. Look for a sign. I think it should go here. Or no, I think it should go here. And then ask for help from others and romance. Definitely, make sure to reach out to other people. Make sure that you use your words. Make sure that you ask. Make sure that you call. Make sure that you knock on the door. Make sure that you put in the effort to connect with others. And definitely keep your eyes open for opportunity, for perhaps a new romance. Make sure that you are in that aware kind of state of mind. Let's see what mystical wisdom cards I pulled. We've got confrontation, we've got celebration, and we've got unicorn. You have something wonderful that's coming to happen to you in December, really. I think that you're going to bypass the storm. I think that the storm that may be on the horizon is really going to, the brunt of it, the impact of it is not going to go towards you. Unfortunately, it's going to go towards someone else, but it's not going to go towards you. You're going to bypass it. You're going to be you're going to be fine. You're going to be able to recover quickly, as if nothing has happened. So it could be that the divine is sort of kind of giving you a little bit of a lesson. Confrontation, pick your battles wisely. This card definitely suggests that there may be things coming up where you're going to have to stand your ground, where you're going to have to defend your beliefs, defend, why you did what you did, or why you said what you said, or, why you're moving in this direction. You have the right to your dreams and your goals. So definitely make sure that remember that you're not going to be taken seriously, and therefore you're not going to be able to reach your goals if you're not assertive. When you are assertive, people take you seriously. Take yourself seriously as well, because it will help you move forward. And of course, there's something going to be happening with the celebration card. It could be that it's related to the holidays. It could be that there's an actual event to celebrate, perhaps a promotion, perhaps a ceremony of some kind, perhaps like a birthday or something. But there's definitely going to be an occasion to enjoy things. But remember that you also have the celebration card in the form of the Three of Cups in the obstacle position. So make sure that those vibrations are balanced, if you will. I hope, Leo, you enjoyed this reading for the month of December. It's a very positive month. It's going to be, you're going to feel like you are finally unburdening yourself. You're going to feel like you're finally moving in the direction where you are important, where you are sort of king or queen of your, life, and where, dreams do come true. And do remember that Thanksgiving is a great time for manifestation, so use that wisely. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope you visit back around Thanksgiving Day, because I'll be putting out yearly videos that day. So definitely make sure to check back for that. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.